Welcome to TTTV. I'm Pam Stask reporting from the 2009 International No-Dig Show in Toronto. We're at the venue. We have all 13 chairmen of NASTT, both past and present. And here today with me I have the 8th chairman and also our 2009 Person of the Year, Glenn Boyce. So Glenn, how are you enjoying the show so far?
It's a great show. We're having a good time. It's awesome that the exhibit hall is so full with people, and we've expanded the program to include 140 papers. So there's just a lot of extra papers to be part of, and it seems to be going really well.
And as the 8th chairman for NASTT, can you maybe tell me a little bit about your time as the chairman? Any issues, challenges, or highlights during your term?
Yeah, I took over as chairman in 2001. Actually, the previous year they had voted in to allow the chairman to be on for 2 years, so I actually served for 2 years, 2001, 2002. When I was vice chair in 2000, we had a rough time. Our no-dig wasn't as strong. We actually only had 44 papers in that one, and so we didn't have a lot of attendees, and we kind of got into financial difficulty. And so when I took over in 2001, we kind of had to regroup, rethink. The economy had kind of bottomed out. The biggest impact had been on the fiber optics area, where a lot of HDD work had kind of fallen away. And so we kind of re-energized ourselves, developed a real solid plan for going to Nashville and no-dig in 2001, and came up with the idea that we wanted at least 100 papers plus, and really spent a lot of effort in creating a breakfast and creating a gala dinner, and really having a theme that's kind of carried on even to no-digs now, and really started that whole process. During my tenure, the second year, 2002, talked with Bernie, and we came up with the idea of doing the auction, and that led to the Education Committee and the Education Fund, which we started the auction, and had a really good turnout there, a lot of enthusiasm, and generated a lot of money that we guaranteed and promised would be spent solely for the purposes of education. So we had the no-dig to help us kind of financially, and then we also had the other additional funds to start doing programs. And we took that. I stayed on and kind of did the Education Committee, where we did RFPs and went out with short courses. And that was about the same time that others were developing the horizontal directional drilling course. And so we went out and developed a CIP course and a pipe bursting course. And now we have, I think it's 4 or 5 different courses that NAST offers to the chapters, and to get the word out. It's part of education. So.
Okay, and as far as NASTT goes, how would you say it's gone and impacted the trenchless industry?
Well, our whole mission has been on education, trying to get the word out to owners. And, again, no-dig, I think we're really well known for being the only trenchless show that concentrates on trenchless methods. And, it's really just trying to, as an organization, we've got contractors and suppliers and engineers and owners all working together to promote the idea of trenchless. And, I think we're succeeding. Technology's changing, and we're staying current, and we really pride ourselves on trying not to be commercial and trying to, really give out positive words about trenchless. I think it's all good.
And after your time as chairman, what have you been up to since then?
I continued to work on projects. Eventually we did go out with a course for new installation methods that dealt with pipe ramming and pilot tube and auger boring and pipe jacking microtunneling. So I helped develop that course, and I've been given that about 4 or 5 times now in the last year and a half. So I've been active there. Still coming to the no-dig, still writing papers, still working on trenchless projects. Just had 2 papers here that we talked about pipe ramming and auger boring, conventional tunneling. Just continually working on tunnel projects, and promoting trenchless use. And the fun part about trenchless is that a lot of times people have a problem that it's not working. They can't cross a street or a river, and they come and they ask questions, and we realize that trenchless is a good solution, and it's really fun to be able to take that and convert it into a design that works for an owner. Yeah.
Okay, and then this year you were named the 2009 Trenchless Technology Person of the Year. First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
And maybe could you tell us about how it felt when you found out that you received the award?
Yeah, I was totally surprised. I mentioned at the kickoff breakfast that it was like a wow moment. Truly, when you think about what happens, and I was stunned when you called, but then when we wrote the article and I read the article, it was like, wow, this is something I've always wanted to do. I enjoy doing, and to be recognized for something I do is pretty cool. And so, yeah, it's really just an awesome experience. I've been, as the word gets out through the internet, through trenchless.com and through the magazine, reaching various people's desks. It seems like the last month and a half I've been getting emails, 4 or 5 emails every day from someone congratulating me, which is really cool. And people I haven't heard from in a while. People from school that I haven't seen in years have seen the cover and send me congratulations. So that's pretty cool. And then here, just the warm reception. The hard part is that everyone now knows who I am, and everybody's, "Hey, Glenn, how you doing?" And it's hard to, I'm still, I know people, but yet I don't know everyone, and it's sometimes puts me in a spot where I have to go for the name tag because everyone knows who I am now, which is kind of cool too. So.
Well, congratulations again, and thank you for taking the time to speak with us. And thank you for tuning in to TTTV.